Let me see. How do I start this? I've had a passion for making wine for many, many years because I've made wine with my dad for over 40 years. So when the time came to start making it commercially, which of course that was the transition I wanted to make, it was a hard crossroads. Do I do it in Napa? Do I do it in Sacramento? Because that's where my family's at, that's where my facility's at, and that's where I've been making it for the many years previous to that. So if you look at the options and the choices, Napa obviously was, you know, you're in the heart of the wine country, but it's extremely expensive to make wine in Napa. Such that, you know, if you don't, I mean, the old adage is how do you make a small fortune in the wine industry? You start with a large fortune. And if you look at almost any winery that you can probably, you know, that you're familiar with the name, they've had a few bucks to start this thing. So for us, we wanted to just kind of keep making it on our small family scale and not have to, you know, move to Napa to do it because our family's still in Davis and Sacramento. The key was securing the fruit source because it's all about the fruit. The wine starts in the vineyard, and as far as I'm concerned, if you don't have good fruit, you're not going to make good wine. My dad told me early on when I was probably 10 or 12 years old, he goes, Stuart, two things to good winemaking. He goes, good fruit and cleanliness. And those have been my mantra for the whole time. I mean, and securing a good fruit source was key. So I'd say about 25 years ago, we secured a parcel of land. We don't own it, but we lease a parcel of land on the Tocolone Ranch in Oakville. And that's where I should just be, that's where I just drop my mic and walk away. You know? It's my humble opinion. Oakville fruit is the best fruit source available. So bring it kind of back full circle, why we do it in Sacramento. I have the fruit. I have the fruit source. And now just making it my home seemed reasonable. It seemed like a good way to start. Well, that was 13 years ago, and it really hasn't changed much since, except for the fact we're way more involved in the Napa area. We do some barrel storage here, we do some bottling here, but the majority of our operations in Sacramento, and that's how we kind of keep our costs down and I'm able to produce wine that people enjoy. Both are involved. One is more so involved than the other, but from my wife, who does pretty much all the day-to-day marketing, wine club and such, to she's the only staff really. I mean, she and I do all of the work from, you know, the crush to bottling. So it's really is a lot of work, but we get it done, and our daughters help when they can. And we have two daughters. One is 28 and one is 25. And the 28-year-old got her degree from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo in wine and viticulture. So she is a winemaker, and she has traveled the world making wine. She's made wine in Australia, South Africa, Argentina. So she's, and you know, hopefully soon she wants to go do it in Italy and France. So, I mean, she's really good at what she does, and now I'm more excited about this. She sells barrels. So imagine the experience she's getting right now, because she's going in, her job is to go taste wine and sell barrels. So get paid to do that, and it's a French company, so her first week on the job was in Cognac. So, you know, it could be worse, but the good part about this is that she's developing her palate, and that's important to me, because what we do is we make these blends, Bordeaux blends and Cabernets, that the blending is crucial. It's not just a little bit of Cabernet in this, it's months of tasting and such. So with her going out and doing these barrel sales, she's refining her palate tremendously. So that's what she's doing. And then she comes and helps me for the crush, which is good. And my youngest is a biochemist. She got a degree at UC San Diego in biochemistry and chemistry, and she does my social media. Yeah, you thought I was going to say chemistry, but she is good at the chemistry aspect of it, but my background is chemical engineering, so I kind of have that covered. But she does challenge me. You know, I'll never forget one day she came home from school all full of knowledge, and she said, "So Dad, what's the compound makeup of alcohol?" And I go, it's got a couple C's, a couple H's, and a couple of O's in there. I think it's C2H5O, whatever, you know. And she goes, "Well, you missed a couple." And I go, "All right, honey, here's a glass of my Bordeaux blend. Tell me what's in it."
How'd you do?
Not very good, but you know, she said it was good. She liked it, but I mean, that's the point. I don't want people to know what exact proportions I want. I just want them to enjoy it. So